Hey everybody, it's Wendy. Welcome. I'm so excited you're here with me today. I am going to be using some random stuff together. Tropical chic, pretty peacocks, stitched shapes, framelits, and we are going to make a really cute little fall box to give a thank you to some people. I've actually already given this to them. It's just a little thank you gift for them because they are the people that took my child to science camp. So I'll get into that in a minute. Okay, this is cut at 4.5 by 9.5, and then you're going to score on the 9.5 inch side at 1/2 inch, 4 inches, 5 inches, and 8.5 inches, and you're going to score on the 4.5 inch side at 1 inch. Okay, so really simple little cute box to make, and the measurements and instructions and a free printable are on my blog, along with all the supplies I use to make this. So if you need to purchase any of them, you can purchase them in my store. The links for everything are below the video. They are also listed on my blog. Then I am trimming in and just making little slit marks here at the bottom. This is the base of the box. And then you saw that I cut away that little rectangle on the edge of the box over on the right hand side. And then I like to kind of create a little bit of a wedge when I am trimming. So I'm just kind of trimming a little wedge in. This just makes things fold in nicer and go together a little bit better. So it's something I recommend you trying to do if you're interested. But if you just cut on the lines, that works also. So here's what it looks like when it's all kind of said and done. And then I've got a piece of I think it's called Come Together DSP, Designer Series paper. It's cut at 3 by 3. The finished size of this box is 3.5 inches tall, 3.5 inches wide, and 1 inch deep. Okay, so I have a stitched square shape that I've already cut out, and I'm using the sentiment, "You are the greatest," with pretty peacock to stamp on the front. Because these people are the greatest. So I'm just going to tell a little story here. So where we live, we have a thing called science camp. And it's a big deal. When you're in 6th grade, you get to go to science camp. And it's always at the beginning of the school year. And it's a whole week long. And they go to the coast. And they go to this really cool place where it's called Alliance Redwoods, actually, if you want to look it up. And they get to do zip lining and rope course stuff and like all kinds of really cool fun stuff. And so, and then there's teaching and learning the entire week. In order to go to science camp, though, there has to be chaperones, obviously. There has to be parents that are willing to go stay in cabins with kids overnight for a week. I actually would have volunteered for that because my daughter was going. However, I was going to Atlanta to visit team members and attend a team members event that she put on. And so I was going there the weekend before they left for science camp. And then I had my holiday paper party to get out to everybody. So and those needed to ship on Tuesday the 17th. And so those were all things that were happening in my life that I felt like I really could not be away from home. I had to get those things done. Obviously, they were a priority. If you bought my holiday paper party, you know that I mailed it out the 17th, and you should have received it by now. If you haven't, there's a big problem because the party's tonight. So, anyway, I'm just folding this box all together. You saw how I did that, and there's the little finished box. It's so stinking cute. So then I'm just going to add some burlap, and I made these bows in advance, and I was trying to decide where to add them, and I decided I just didn't want them on the box. They didn't look right. So I did an alternative plan with those. You'll see that here in a minute. So these women, 3 women who I know all of them. I live in a really small community, so we're all pretty tight-knit. And one dad volunteered to go. So the dad stayed in the boys' cabin and the three moms stayed in the girls' cabin. And then there was the teacher, and he had his own separate kind of quarters because the teacher's with them all day long. And so they need a little bit of a break to not have to be with the kids all the time, because the chaperones get a break throughout the day. So, anyway, the story goes that it was a big success. They had an amazing time. Macy had a wonderful time. And there was no major drama. I asked her when she got home if anybody cried. She said yes, that lots of people cried, but not because they missed their moms, but because they were getting, like, you know, girls, pre-adolescent girls, they're just turds. Like, they're so ornery with each other. And so so there was some of the little girl drama type stuff that was going on. She said this about me. She said that about me. You know, she stepped on my sleeping bag, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. Okay, look at all this yumminess, you guys. I don't think I'm allowed to say what these are in the video because there's all these weird rules and laws about advertising or something, but you can see what they are. And they're amazing chocolates and coffees. And then I got them all a $5 gift card to this place so that they could go have a cup of coffee on me. And so then I'm just going to fill each box with all of these goodies. And I just wanted to do something nice for them, to just recognize them. It's not a lot, but I just wanted to recognize each one of them and say thank you for keeping my child alive while she was gone and I was not with her and you were. And thank you for being willing to go sleep in a cabin with 21 stinky girls that are all prepubescent. God bless you. And so that's what this gift is. And I just left them in the office at the school and let each mom pick them up. And then I made one for the teacher. And you know what? I didn't make one for the dad. I feel really guilty about that. I probably should make another one for him. But I just didn't think about it because I have a girl. And so he wasn't in the cabin with my child. So I didn't think to make him one. And then afterwards, I thought that was kind of crappy of me. I probably should make him one too. All right. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Click the circle with my face in it to subscribe to my channel. There's other videos for you to watch. You can click them here. Shop with me at shoploveandstampin.com and have an amazing day. Talk to you later. Bye.